Hello, people of the planet. Welcome back to my channel. This is Port Charles Public Radio, brought to you by Aurora Media, but I am your host. My name is Abby. Let's talk about Thursday. I'm going to turn down my brightness so you can't see myself. Let's count how many people were on today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 people, apparently, were there today. The weirdest thing, and I have taken notes from the past couple of days as well, but we can just talk about today. I think the weirdest line that came in today was when Sasha said, like taking a shower in reverse. And I thought the same thing. Brando's face was like, huh? And she said, and I wrote it down, like cleaning yourself of Cyrus by getting yourself dirty with grease. Like, oh, so that's what he's doing. And it was interesting that she came up with that so quickly. I also wrote down that whole Sean Donnelly and Tiffany storyline thing from yesterday's episode that Peter was referring to. Faison got what Sean Donnelly and Tiffany sick with something to like keep people under. I'm gonna go back into the YouTubes and figure out what that was and see if I can find this Sean Donnelly illness thing that Faison did, and maybe we can see what the hell it was, or if it's anything like this one, just because why not? Yeah. Whatever's going on with Chase, it looks terrifying. Willow doesn't want to give him any bad news to make anything worse because it doesn't make sense. He was sick and he thought maybe it was food poisoning. He wasn't feeling good. He didn't throw up, but he was just getting chills. But like he's not shitting or throwing up. He's just got the chills. He's got the fever and he's fainting. So she brought him in, and all of a sudden he can't feel his hands and he can't feel his feet. And now he's burning everywhere in pain. It burns, so they're going to get him something for the pain because he's got pain all of a sudden. So she texted Michael something, probably like at the hospital with Chase, he's about to die or whatever. He has a crazy illness that we don't know what's wrong with him. That's what she probably said. At the hospital with Chase, crazy illness, don't know what's wrong with him. That's what I'm going to say what it is. Throwing that out there. And, yeah, so in the meantime, Michael made himself at home at her house because they did decide, I guess, after the whole mattress tag incident, they got it out of the living room, thank God. So then, he can invite people over to their house. Right? This is going to be their new little house. This is the gatehouse. Willow's gatehouse is no longer Willow's gatehouse. It's going to be Michael and Willow's gatehouse. But, like, not for a minute because who knows how long Chase is going to be sick. Yeah. People think they're back together. Everyone thinks that they're back together. That's what people keep saying. We're so glad y'all are back together. And Willow's just like, she keeps doing this face like, I mean, we're not really back together. They're just trying to work things out. They're trying to work things out. Poor thing. So, she's probably, I don't blame her for not wanting to, like, talk about it or want to break up with him at this point. I didn't see Jackie today, but I saw Gregory today. So I wonder if they're going to, like, tag team those people in and out during this whole thing. Finn was kind of freaking out about Chase. Again, I don't blame. He wasn't. He was very calm doing his doctor thing because he's normally calm as a doctor. He doesn't panic. So he was like, don't know. Except he doesn't furrow. He just kind of goes, I don't know. He just completely gets real calm about it. That's his doctor thing. But yeah, while that was happening, Michael and Dante were just chilling, waiting for Willow. He said, I'm going to move in here and we're in love. I love her so much. And Dante said, that's great. And he gave Dante this little pep talk about, like, you could be, what did he say? A cop again, you were so good at it and all this stuff. So that was fun. Um, Jax was over for a second, which was like, what? And then he had left, but that was a different episode. Um, so now today, actually, Jax went over to Carly's house, who hallucinated Sunny in the beginning of the episode for some reason. She just hallucinated Sunny, and then it was actually Jocelyn there, who's got a bum leg because of something with volleyball happened because she's all upset about her life with being waitlisted, and I don't blame her. Okay, she doesn't want to go to PCU versus a school away from here because it's home, dude. Why would she want to stay at home? Not everybody wants. Of course, it's easy to want to go to your home state school or your home city school, whatever, a school in your state or something that's a neighboring state. It's not too far away. Some people like the idea of that, and some people like the idea of leaving, just going across country. She's going to Southern Coastal University, so she wants to go to the other side, or she wants to go south. Is she going south to like South Carolina or whatever? Maybe Florida is what they're trying to do here with her. I don't know, Southern Coastal, if that's supposed to be like California. But yeah, so that's where she wants to go. But she wants to go away, get some space from Port Charles, and that's totally okay. So I'm all here for it. Hopefully she gets in, even though she's on a wait list. And she had to talk to Carly about it because Jax broke the news like a dummy. He just spilled the beans. So she talked to Carly about it. And how she wants some space from Cameron because Cameron's being a little bit of a dick. Not Trina. Yeah. Jax had called Nina trying to get a hold of her, pressuring her to see him, pressuring her to tell him where she was. Phyllis wasn't having it. I wrote that down too, actually. She said, "Where I come from, pressuring a woman is bad manners." That's right. That is bad manners, Jax. No matter what you think is wrong, you are trying to just say, "Hey, look, we could talk about it in person." And she's like, "Yeah, but I want space. Why aren't you hearing me?" He's like, "Well, we got to talk in person sometime. Let's start now." And she's like, So he's smooth talking, and he's not understanding no means no. Like, Jasper Jax, you are a suave, debonair motherfucker, but you can't act like that shit all the time. What are you doing? No means no. Come on, Mr. Jax, you know better. So that happened. And Phyllis talked to Sunny about it. She called it selfish because she likes having Nina around. And then Nina went off to go hang out with Elijah. He showed her an insider's tour, talking about how he doesn't like Mike, and Mike don't like him. And Mike, Mr. Mike, whatever the hell we want to call him, did some digging on Elijah, and apparently he embezzled some money from a previous employer that Sunny found. Duh. I saw that coming. So he told Elijah later, he said, "Oh yeah, and Elijah, I'm on to you." And did this whole like Sunny thing, and he was like, as soon as he left, he was like, did the whole gangster. He's back, he's still got his sunniness to him. So it's annoying that we're probably going to see this for like what, a year? Because it's April. Like, how long are we going to do this? We got like 3 more months of this? 6 more months of this? She said a bunch of issues are already set in stone. So, like, if a bunch of issues are already set in stone, then yeah, that means he's going to be here for like another 3 months. We're looking at a July or August edition. Because May and June are already set. Anyway, May and June, or whatever. Because we're in April. Last but not least, Brando and Sasha finally had their moment. I was gonna say in the sun, but in the car, the steamy, steamy car sex because she'd been feeling him for a minute and she went to go talk to him and he was like, "Why can't you just say you wanted to see me?" And she was like, "Well, I have a lot of friends, so it's either you or my drug counselors." And he's like, "What about Michael?" She's like, "Me and Michael broke up." "Oh, I'm sorry." She's like, "Yeah, so let's talk about you and um why you're this guy." And I think it's because of this and this. And she just kept digging and spent enough time focusing on him, finally figuring it out that he's this noble guy. Um and he went for it and she took the kiss. And then I don't know if someone saw them having sex or if that was just how the camera played it, that we were like, "Oh, we'll follow the clothes to the Titanic having sex in the carriage." But this was a car, it was a truck. Did somebody see it or was that just camera work? Either way, we had some hot sex. So Sasha's not heartbroken, right? Because she's got Brando. Chase, on the other hand, is gonna be devastated because he's in the hospital. So, is it gonna crush him to death? Hope not. Um, yeah, guys, I gotta get going. So, if you have stuck with me this long, thanks for sticking. I am moving. So, tomorrow, if I'm back, probably not. But next week, if I'm back, I will be at a different place. So, see you then. Peace to the planet. Tip your waitresses. And like Lulu used to say to Maxie, bye.